Hey guys, welcome back to TheConnoisseur Reviews. So 2 trailers dropped this past week for 2 somewhat major movies. One I didn't really even know about, which being Scoob. I didn't even really know it was going to be a movie or a thing until I started seeing pictures start floating around for posters and teasers last week on Facebook. And I gotta tell you, this trailer looks good. I'm excited for Scoob. I think the animation looks nice. I think it's very much in the same vein as a classic art style, even though it is CG and the models are 3D. It does have that classic Scooby-Doo look to it. I think the emotional and heart is there, especially between Scooby and Shaggy. And I don't mind seeing a movie where we see the origin story of the Mystery Gang and how they kind of became what they were. We kind of got that on the live action version on Cartoon Network with Robbie Amell and a few other people. And I thought that one was great. That was probably the best live action Scooby-Doo movie we've ever had. So it'll be great to see Scooby-Doo come back in a big way in terms of animation. Because they've done a bunch of TV shows and stuff like that recently, and most of them have been received very well. So hopefully it's in the same vein as that. So I'm looking forward to it. I know we've had like other classic revamps, like with Addams Family and stuff like that, and they haven't really lived up to the hype. But I feel like Scooby-Doo is respected and people love it enough to where they'll put the right amount of love and dedication, even if it is just like a fairly standard mystery movie. So here's hoping that one's good. I'm looking forward to it. Let me know if you guys are looking forward to Scoob or whatnot. And the other major one was more of a revamp / fix for Sonic. So we finally got the Sonic trailer again. We had it a few months ago, earlier in the year, and that movie got so much backlash, especially for the design of Sonic. I did not particularly like it either. If you go back, I didn't like it. I didn't know what they were doing. It looked gross and weird. But then they announced something weird and kind of unprecedented, that the artist actually went back and reanimated and redesigned Sonic, which is cool, and I respect them for it. But hopefully this doesn't become a standard in Hollywood, where if enough people outcry that they go back and revamp or reanimate or change what the original vision of the artists were. While I'm glad that they did it with Sonic because the original design wasn't nice, I feel like it'll destroy their integrity as artists and what their vision is. If they start listening to too much, it'll become too much cooks in the kitchen. If Marvel listened to everybody who complains about a certain casting choice or a way that certain costumes are, we wouldn't have all these amazing Marvel movies that we have, the way they are represented. You know, people didn't like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and he's amazing. People didn't want to see, you know, Chris Evans as Captain America, and we can't see anyone else in that role. And it goes on and on with all of these casting choices that they've made, and everybody's, for the most part, lived up to their potential. And I think that what if the studios start listening too much to the general audience, I mean, let the dollar bill speak for it. If it doesn't do well, that means we're not interested, and they won't do something like that again. But don't go and, when you have a certain vision and you already executed it, and then go back and edit it. I think that's destroying your own integrity. And this movie looks like it has a lot more problems than just the Sonic design. I think the humor came off kind of silly, and Sonic comes off kind of like a Ryan Reynolds impression while not doing it right. You know, because it seems like he was trying to imitate the quick wit and, you know, banter of Detective Pikachu that Ryan Reynolds is known for, and I don't think it did it right. And it just came off goofy. And the movie itself the trailer wasn't very good, to be honest. The only saving grace is going to be, I think, Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. I think that's the only thing that has me vaguely interested in it. I didn't really like the trailer at all. The only thing I did like was the Sonic redesign was better, but I don't think that's going to save this movie if it doesn't have a good story and good characters. From the looks of it, this trailer, it's whatever. I didn't really like it. Was not pleased with it, but I mean, let me know what you guys thought of it. And having said that, those are the 2 big trailers came out. I know I'm a little late on reviewing them or analyzing them, But let me know. I did a little combo with this video. Let me know what you guys thought of those trailers. What did you think of Scoob? Are you like excited, kind of like how I am? Or are you more excited for Sonic movie, which I don't really care for? Let me know what you guys know in the comments below. And as always, just like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my various social media sites at AwesomeArnoldK. Alright guys, Gucci.